Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
On this green and verdant land I stand high above great hills close to God, where the mountains touch my Father's hand and the plains stretch forth and glad. 'Tis my home, the Trinidad, my pride and joy, where peace and love ever shine. Nevermore shall anyone dare to destroy this beloved land of mine. See my gentle serving people go, with their hearts abounding with love. On this fertile land our food we grow, blessed by heaven's grace above. 'Tis my home, the Trinidad, my pride and joy, where peace and love ever shine. Nevermore shall anyone dare to destroy this beloved land of mine. And tomorrow's promise beaming bright, for we shall go forth hand in hand. With our hearts and minds we do things right, for the future of our land. 'Tis my home, the Trinidad, my pride and joy, where peace and love ever shine. Nevermore shall anyone dare to destroy this beloved land of mine.
Distinguished guests, our school's Division Superintendent, Ma'am Gloria Bibuyao, the Education Program Supervisor in ALS, Ma'am Remy Dumao, our Public Schools District Supervisor, Sir De La Rosa Vidilmas, parents, completers, ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning to all of you. On behalf of Pugis Elementary School and La Trinidad ALS Learning Center, it is my great pleasure and privilege to welcome each of you to this 2021 virtual graduation and moving up ceremony of the La Trinidad Alternative Learning System. To the completers, your time has come. Congratulations and commendations to each and every one of you on this remarkable achievement of graduation and moving up ceremony from the Alternative Learning System La Trinidad District. You have worked hard during those years and now you are ready and prepared to receive a diploma to move on to the world of higher education and work. We are so proud of your accomplishments. COVID times have been difficult, but your resilience, your courage, and engagement have brought you to this graduation and moving up time and the many joys and possibilities that await you in future times. I wish you continued success and blessings as you go on searching for your goals in life. May graduation and all of the activities associated with it bring you and your families great joy, happiness, and pride. As you go forth, may God hold you in the palm of His hand. Enjoy this memorable day as we move on to this virtual ceremony. Welcome and God bless.
Good day to each and everyone who is attending virtually present at this time of our graduation ceremonies for our beloved and very precious graduates. For the school year which ends at this time. First of all, I'd like to greet the parents and family members without whose sacrifices, whose reminders, and whose participation in the learning process for our graduates have resulted in this culmination program. This year, your role has changed drastically, where we've always believed that the matter of educating our children rests nearly exclusively on our teachers and our staff. This time, you parents, you family members, you who are in the households of our learners have expanded your role and contributed to this wonderful day wherein finally our learners are graduating in this culmination exercise. So congratulations, because this year has not been very easy, has not been a picnic for our teachers, for our family members, as well, especially the parents, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, and all who have contributed to the achievement of our learners at this time. So, maraming salamat at congratulations, parents and family members. Mas malaki ang role ninyo at this time compared to earlier graduation exercises. Secondly, I would also like to greet our teachers, without whose very careful review and careful supervision of the work of our pupils and our learners, this event would not be taking place at all. And so thank you, teachers. Your role has also expanded, in addition to seeing to it that the modules are faithfully followed, the assignments are correctly implemented, and the learners are truly learning. And you have had to deal with new ways of assessing the performance also of the learners. So congratulations, teachers, for enduring, for your patience, for your love for our learners, and your willingness to engage in a way and methods of teaching which are different from those which are used to. Assessment must have been especially difficult for you, especially since you were not able to see most of the time our students in face-to-face meetings, and most of the meetings, of course, were virtual. We'd also like to thank the local government units for their interest, for their cooperation, and for their continuing contributions to the needs of education, even as our children do not go to school. Your donations of material as well as financial resources at this time are most welcome, and your advice has been taken seriously not only by our teachers, by our school officials, but also by our officials in the Department of Education. We continually talk with local government units, especially in times of disaster, in times of great need for classrooms, for space, and for responses to unforeseen emergencies. Thank you, local government units. But of course, most of the congratulatory greetings fall on the deserving graduate Each and every one of you is truly special. You are different from the other graduates who have passed through the portals of your school. You went to school practically without seeing your teachers, if at all. You went to school with your parents, your mothers, and your fathers hovering over your shoulders and seeing to it that you are able to complete your assignments. You are completing your studies at a time when examinations and assessments are different. You are culminating these long months of hard work at this time, even as you have to do family chores, even as you are distracted, and even as your world has turned upside down, and it seems and it appears as if we don't know what the future holds and what will happen next. But you have persevered, and now you are ready to graduate. And therefore, you deserve each and every bit of congratulations from us in the Department of Education, from your parents and family members, your teachers, from the officials in local government, as well as in the Parent Teachers Associations. You deserve each and every single congratulatory pat on your back, each hug, virtually of course, and each greeting, which I am sure you are also receiving virtually. I don't know if you will remember this event many years from now. I have tried to recall myself who our graduation speaker was when I finished high school and when I finished my college studies. All I remember is that the graduation speaker was someone important, someone who was invited because that someone is supposed to give a message. What was more important to us graduates at that time was the excitement of the celebrations, the happiness and the joy of our parents, the sadness of parting from our classmates and from our teachers, and the enjoyment of all the graduation events that usually take place come commencement day. When I was a college student, we had a series of events which were designed to embed in our minds, which were designed to help us remember and not forget our days in college. We would spend one whole day going around the campus, visiting the classrooms, saying goodbye to our teachers, and sharing memories. We would have bonfires to say goodbye to each other. We had baccalaureate services where we committed ourselves to God and we prayed for guidance when we go out into the world. So many celebrations, and the speaker, of course, is the least important and easily forgotten component of the graduation exercise. Nonetheless, I will exert all efforts to share with you what I see are things or issues which a graduate should remember and recall. I have said that you are very special. You are very different. You are pioneering. There has been no other class like your class. There has been no other graduate like you. as a graduating student because you are the very first graduate of the blended learning response to education in the Philippines. And so you ask yourself, what awaits you in the world outside? You can either work because the kind of curriculum you survive and underwent as a student will enable you to go to work if you wish to go to work. Some of you will proceed to further studies, and this would be a wonderful thing because there are many opportunities for further expanding your knowledge, for further answering and looking for explanations of issues, events that make you curious, especially in science, in technology, and also in the arts. So you can work, you can go to further studies, and perhaps some of you will settle down, hopefully not too soon, so you can pursue what you really want to do. So today, this is why we call this exercise a commencement exercise. It's not the end of our studies. It's not the end of all our efforts with blended learning, with modules, with floods, with earthquakes, and of course with COVID. It's a commencement of doors opening to you. More doors will be opened because you are a graduate. You can work, you can proceed for further studies, you can help your parents, and you can perhaps look for opportunities to do what you have always wanted to do, whether at work, whether at advanced studies, whether at learning more in science and technology, in mathematics, and in the arts. All of these opportunities are available to you. More doors are being opened. I hope you will select the door which arouses your curiosity, the door which will help you know more about this world, and the door which will allow you to contribute to the development of our country and contribute whatever we can to solve our problems and our challenges. Congratulations once more to each and every one of you. Congratulations to you, parents and family members. Congratulations to you, teachers. When I was chair of the board of Silliman University, each time we had graduation ceremonies, during the baccalaureate and during commencement itself, I would cry. I would cry because you are sending out into the world a new batch of graduates, and we want to be sure that what is awaiting them is appropriate. We want to be sure that they are ready for what awaits them when they select which door to open. And so, we tell you, go out to the world, do whatever you want to do. God be with you, and be assured that all of us love each and every one of you. Congratulations.
God makes everything beautiful in His time, and graduations and end of school year ceremonies are beautiful times indeed, even amidst these difficult times. These are testaments to the goodness of God working in the lives of different stakeholders in education and making the achievement of our learners possible. To you, our parents, teachers, school heads, officials from the barangay to the municipality to the province and to the office of the congressman, the private sector, churches, and all of the community working together in order to make the achievement of our children possible. So together we celebrate, together we thank God for their achievement. And from all of us, from the division office, we say thank you with all sincerity. To you, our graduates and completers of school year 2020-2021, congratulations. You made it. You are a special group. You are an amazing group because you have graduated and you have completed your education this school year amidst the difficult times. You have shown determination and grit. You are capable, and that you have shown you are persistent and resilient. I know that you have undergone a lot of problems. Perhaps you wanted to quit on the modules. Perhaps you just wanted to give up and not continue your education because of the difficulties of the distance learning mode. But you stayed on and you did not give up, and you were able to arrive at this moment of achievement. Congratulations. To you, our parents, thank you for remaining strong and staying on and continually supporting our children even amidst your own difficulties. We heard a lot of stories of parents not being able to understand the lessons in the modules, and yet you persisted. You continued to support our learners, and they were able to overcome and achieve and complete the requirements of whatever is needed to make them graduate and to complete kinder, grade 6, grade 10, and yes, senior high school. Thank you to all of you who have invested in the lives of these young learners. Your investment in them is your investment in the future. Again to you, our graduates and completers, I hope that you recognize your value as a person. You are more than the sum of all the grades that you were able to achieve. And we hope that you realize that you have potential that's still waiting to be discovered and to be developed. What you were able to achieve now is not the end of what you can become. The future awaits you. Opportunities are there for you, but you've got to continually be courageous in stepping on into the unknown future, into the uncertainties of what's ahead of you. Perhaps you have fears within your heart. Perhaps you still have many questions unanswered. But go forth. Go forth with courage and confidence. It's okay to have those fears. It's okay to have feelings of uncertainty and questions. You do not have to run away from all of this. These are realities of life. And with the courage that you have shown in this school year that has been so challenging, we know that you can overcome and you will continue to be confident in facing the future. There is no need to run away from your fears because When you run away from your fears, you will lose the chance to become the best version of yourself. God has something special for you, as He promised in Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans that I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a future and a hope. So go forth with confidence, go forth with faith, and know that your parents, your teachers, all of us in the department, the whole of the community, our officials are there for you. We are here cheering you on in order that you will continue to be inspired and move on into the future with that same courage that you have shown this school year. Step forth with confidence and know that the God who has been faithful to you also these years will continue to be with you as you continue to cooperate with Him in making you the kind of person that He has created you for. Move on, achieve more, and come back having that heart to be of service to your own communities. Because in that way, you will all the more become an achiever. Because it's only when you give yourself to a cause that is higher and greater than you that your life can be more meaningful. So as you continue to achieve, you also remember that it is only when you serve others that your life will become more significant. So as you move on into the future, know that we are praying for you, that we are here for you, and that we care that you become successful and that you become productive citizens of the country. So to all of us who have invested in the lives of these young children, let us continue to give our all and our best for them. Let us continue to be one in supporting them as they move on into the next level of education and achieve more and continue to become what they are meant to be. Our investment, again, in their lives is our investment in the future. So once again, on behalf of all of us, of all our people in the department, from the central office, the regional office, and the division, we would like to say thank you to all of you, our stakeholders. Thank you for making education possible, not only in the past years, but especially in this challenging school year. And thank you because of your continued support, we will continue also to believe that the school year that's coming will be a brighter one for our children and indeed for every Benguet learner. Mabuhay kayong lahat and God bless you.
Sir, I have the honor to present to you 10 males and 3 females for a total of 13 elementary candidates for graduation, and 69 males and 75 females for a total of 144 junior high school candidates for completion in the district of La Trinidad, school year 2020-2021.
Madam, as presented by the District ALS Coordinator, I hereby certify that these 13 elementary candidates for graduation and 144 junior high school candidates for completion have satisfactorily completed the requirements of the elementary curriculum and junior high school curriculum respectively, prescribed by alternative learning system of the Department of Education, and now they are ready for your confirmation.
Having been certified by the District ALS Coordinator that you have satisfactorily completed the requirements of the elementary curriculum and junior high school curriculum prescribed by the alternative learning system of the Department of Education and by the authority vested in me as the Education Program Supervisor of ALS by the Schools Division Superintendent, I now confirm you, graduates of elementary and junior high school completers for the school year 2019-2020 and 2020 to 2021. You may now receive your diploma or certificate of completion. Congratulations!
Presenting the elementary graduates, class of 2020. Enrico Jovin O. Antonio, La Trinidad Community Learning Center, Maine. Ray M. Banite, La Trinidad Community Learning Center, Maine. Tim Patrick B. Bayan, Poblacion Community Learning Center. Mayflower A. Cho, La Trinidad Community Learning Center, Maine. Michael D. Cuyaman, Ambiong Community Learning Center. Erica B. Dakutanan, La Trinidad Community Learning Center, Maine. Roland D. Maslan, KM5 La Trinidad Community Learning Center. Reynante P. Nacional, Ambiong Community Learning Center. Jomar B. Pagat, Alno Community Learning Center. Christian C. Pain, La Trinidad Community Learning Center Extension. Miriam P. Kinupko, BPOSA Benguet National High School. Teddy Mars B. Refuerzo, Cruz Community Learning Center. And Joshua A. Tuazo, BPOSA Benguet National High School.
Presenting the junior high school completers, class 2020 to 2021, with Josephine K. Antonio as teacher of KM5 La Trinidad CLC. Risha P. Basalong, junior high school completer, KM5 La Trinidad CLC. Chanel B. Batore, Junior High School Completer, KM5 La Trinidad, CLC. Mary Rose P. Birang, Junior High School Completer, KM5 La Trinidad, CLC. Annalyn A. Binalya, Junior High School Completer, KM5 La Trinidad, CLC. Eliza Joy B. Catanes, Junior High School Completer, KM5 La Trinidad, CLC. Esther Kathleen S. Catanes, Junior High School Completer, KM5 La Trinidad, CLC. Patricio D. Coplanga Jr., Junior High School Completer, KM5 La Trinidad, CLC. Aaron Sept P. Dilaman, Junior High School Completer, KM5 La Trinidad, CLC. Arian Dave W. Ebalobo, Junior High School Completer, KM5 La Trinidad, CLC. Rinser Clint D. Literato, Junior High School Completer, KM5 La Trinidad, CLC. Jonard A. Masagan, Junior High School Completer, KM5 La Trinidad, CLC. Jezrael A. Milod, Junior High School Completer, KM5 La Trinidad, CLC. Foster P. Minong, Junior High School Completer, KM5 La Trinidad, CLC. Daisy May B. Paclos, Junior High School Completer, KM5 La Trinidad, CLC. Lizelle D. Pagnas, Junior High School Completer, KM5 La Trinidad, CLC. Israel D. Pago, Junior High School Completer, KM5 La Trinidad, CLC. Claire L. Palokpok, Junior High School Completer, KM5 La Trinidad, CLC. Rizimar G. Pedro, Junior High School Completer, KM5 La Trinidad, CLC. Raisa May G. Pedro, Junior High School Completer, KM5 La Trinidad, CLC. Stanley W. Songag, Junior High School Completer, KM5 La Trinidad, CLC. Ray Christian I. Yango, Junior High School Completer, KM5 La Trinidad, CLC.
Yaman, presenting the junior high school completers of La Trinidad, Maine, Alno, Buckle and Tawang Community Learning Centers with Honeycomb Pass als teacher. John Lloyd T. Abella, La Trinidad CLC. Enstan D. Bayudbud, La Trinidad CLC. Jobert L. Briones, La Trinidad CLC. Mayjoy S. Callis, La Trinidad CLC. Leia L. Chulahig, La Trinidad CLC. Angelica Marie A. Cubila, La Trinidad CLC. Heroin Jacob A. Cubila, La Trinidad CLC. Solomon W. Dadsaag, La Trinidad CLC. Ryan G. Diguerto, La Trinidad CLC. Marilyn D. De Guzman, La Trinidad CLC. Aloyda Colleen J. de la Cruz, La Trinidad CLC. Brian P. Dulnuan, La Trinidad CLC. Riza B. Orlano, La Trinidad CLC. Claire J. Fermin, La Trinidad CLC. John Kenneth P. Flores, Buckle CLC. John Kelly W. Galakyan, La Trinidad CLC. Glenn Mark L. Ginayon, La Trinidad CLC. Jovi L. Lugangis, La Trinidad CLC. Lori T. Manalo, La Trinidad CLC. Annalyn P. Moldino, Tawang CLC. Christian Carl M. Ugan, La Trinidad CLC. Matumasa Corazon A. Picardal, La Trinidad CLC. Camille Jihan L. Punay, La Trinidad CLC. Ralvin S. Quiladas, La Trinidad CLC. Blessy D. Rafil, La Trinidad CLC. Kirk O. Salipio, La Trinidad CLC. Rad O. Salipio, La Trinidad CLC. Kayla Dayan D. Sangaw, La Trinidad CLC. Joshua M. Sebio, La Trinidad CLC. Almir D. Tingalon, La Trinidad CLC. And John Rodnell C. Tutanis, La Trinidad CLC.
Iaman, presenting the junior high school level completers of La Trinidad CLC Extension, Bahong CLC, and Shilan CLC. With yours truly, Arlene C. Silek, ALS teacher. Imelda A. Ached, La Trinidad CLC Extension. Joel C. Altero, La Trinidad CLC Extension. Merle B. Balanban, Bahong CLC. Olivia T. Balbawang, La Trinidad CLC Extension. Charlie N. Bilao, La Trinidad CLC Extension. Marimar N. Bungubong, Shilan CLC. Flyron B. Camulo, La Trinidad CLC Extension. Jeric L. Capon, La Trinidad CLC Extension. Hazel Grace W. Catalino, La Trinidad CLC Extension. Lynn V. Colbong, Bahong CLC. Joy L. Dangay, La Trinidad CLC Extension. Risa A. De Vera, La Trinidad CLC Extension. Joshua M. Duligas, La Trinidad CLC Extension. Elrose D. Dominguez, La Trinidad CLC Extension. Jasmine Aprilline L. Istolas, La Trinidad CLC Extension. Clinford B. Gapasan, La Trinidad CLC Extension. Alisa P. Garcia, La Trinidad CLC Extension. Jezrael C. Gose, La Trinidad CLC Extension. Jomar R. Grupo, La Trinidad CLC Extension. Tirso R. Grupo, La Trinidad CLC Extension. Gral Lian T. Hewe, La Trinidad CLC Extension. Remaline M. Jimenez, La Trinidad CLC Extension. Genevieve R. Julian, La Trinidad CLC Extension. Rose Ann T. Langbis, La Trinidad CLC Extension. Mylene C. Layagan, La Trinidad CLC Extension. Vincent J. Macarandan, La Trinidad CLC Extension. Sorilyn M. Mayos, La Trinidad CLC Extension. Jolene C. Morales, Bahong CLC. Arnel A. Movera, La Trinidad CLC Extension. Jam Gail S. Paat, La Trinidad CLC Extension. Erickson A. Padilla, La Trinidad CLC Extension. Jovelyn T. Pasipas, La Trinidad CLC Extension. Michael Neil M. Pinmiliw, La Trinidad CLC Extension. Jazreel Nick A. Quintos, La Trinidad CLC Extension. Joanne A. Suryaga, La Trinidad CLC Extension. Joshua G. Tablang, La Trinidad CLC Extension. Angeline B. Taniedo, La Trinidad CLC Extension. Leo P. Tainan, La Trinidad CLC Extension. Rudfield D. Tungalog, La Trinidad CLC Extension. Mishak C. Tuyawan, La Trinidad CLC Extension. Danica P. Vidal, La Trinidad CLC Extension. And last but not the least, Adrian V. Wabe, Shilan CLC.
Presenting the junior high school completers of Alapang, Cruz, Ambiong, and Poblacion Community Learning Centers with Michael John Sokte als teacher. Alwin Castle L. Afali, Poblacion CLC. Julani Joy C. Aloot, Poblacion CLC. Jocelyn Ballesteros, Alapang CLC. Shanamay B. Bistogay, Cruz CLC. Kevin B. Castañeda, Cruz CLC. Christian Ron T. Kugaay, Poblacion CLC. Jersey A. Cuyupan, Cruz CLC. Kenneth M. Dagsa, Alapang CLC. Jeremiah B. Handayan, Poblacion CLC. Jairel B. Latigo, Ambiong CLC. Abigail C. Luciano, Ambiong CLC. Gian L. Matulay, Ambiong CLC. Eden Rose P. Nacional, Ambiong CLC. Edison Zadrax B. Nawe, Poblacion CLC. Neil Asher E. Pakdi, Cruz CLC. Eugene B. Padsing, Alapang CLC. Noime P. Panday, Ambyong CLC. Andrea Micaela L. Pataksil, Alapang CLC. Camela Rivoto, Ambyong CLC. Caleb A. Salyong, Ambyong CLC. Christina G. Suyod, Cruz CLC. Clifford L. Tiago, Poblacion CLC.
Presenting the junior high school level completers of La Trinidad CLC, Maine, with Michael B. Tamiray als teacher. Everlane T. Alfonso. Wilfred G. Ayub. Lorian B. Basultin. Diana D. Delia. Relaine C. Dupla. Cherry Rose Gakad. Karin Joy P. Galati. Juan B. Ginat. Rosalie G. Malagay. Rachel G. Rosario. Mark Angelo T. Serrano. Romel B. Tinggalan. Marlon S. Ulitan.
Welcome to Benguet National High School BP OSA Completers. This is Ingrid Ojong als teacher. Antok Glenn Anthony T. Berting Kevin Cliff B. Kael Lou Philip T. Kayat Junel Paul C. Dupla Randy C. Hernaez Heine B. Landisan Kiefer Dave B. Lazim Rushlin B. Paguli Eloisa T. Peter Charles Brian I. Rivera Stella L. Tuwak Irvin L. And Wanchakan Webster C.
Ako ay isang utility worker sa Barangay Hornisilan. Sa loob ng 6 na taon na ako ay nagtrabaho dito, ngayon lang ako nakaroon ng lakas loob na mag-enroll sa alternative learning system. Dati, parang nahiya ako dahil matanda na ako para mag-aral ulit, pero dahil sa encouragement ng pamilya at ng kaibigan ko, nag-enroll ako. Hindi ako nakatapos ng high school dahil kailangan kong magtrabaho para makatulong sa pamilya, at palibasa bata ay natutunan ko din magbulakbol. Hanggang sa ako ay nakapag-asawa at nakaanak, gusto ko makatapos ng junior high school para maipakita ko sa aking kapatid na kahit matanda na ako ay kaya ko pag mag-aaral. Halimbawa sa aking mga kaedad na ang edad ay hindi handlagot sa pag-aaral. Habang pinapanood namin ang virtual graduation ay nakaramdam ako ng kasiyahan at proud ako sa sarili ko dahil nakahiyag ko makatapos ng high school. Lalo na nung inabot sa akin ng aking diploma, hindi ko mailarawan ang aking kasiyahan dahil sa wakas may diploma na ako. May kaya katibayan na ako ay totoong nakatapos ng junior high school. May ipapakita na ako sa aking pamilya at magiging mga po. Sa mga kabataan, mag-aral kayo kapag kayo bata pa at may nagpapaaral sa inyo. Huwag kayong magbubulak-bul dahil magagawa niyo pa rin yan kapag matanda na kayo. Samantala, kapag matanda na kayo at hindi nakapag-aral, ay pagsisisi ang iyong mararamdaman.
Hi, good morning to all faculty members, especially my teachers before, guests parents, and of course the reason why we are here. So all ALS graduates of this year 2021, congratulations. Today is a milestone for each and every one of you. I can't really put into words how much I'm happy to be chosen to give you an inspirational message. Some of you might know me, and most of you might not. To start it with telling something a little bit about my life experiences on how I almost stopped studying, lose hope, and weren't able to continue with my studies. I grew up without a father by my side to guide me, and there is a piece of me lacking without realizing my mom's presence. And the mindset I have before is a very negative one. That I was thinking of my future like, oh Gary, what will you do in your life? Maybe you'll just end up tambay in the streets, like you don't have a future. But then one day, God made me realize that I have to fight my battles. That's the time I changed my mindset. I engaged myself to socialize more people who can help me be positive. I've learned to be independent and try to grab opportunities that will help me grow to help me in the future as well. I had to look for a job, support my studies because I knew my mom won't be able to fully give me support financially. That is something that I am proud of because working in a different fields, I have to, you know, work with other people, and I have acquired a lot of friends, experience, experiences. Most importantly, I have learned to prioritize and manage my finances well. But then you also can't prevent meeting bad ones. That's normal. As of now, one will, I mean, as of now, no one will stop me from reaching my goals. I might be struggling, but I won't give up. Before I go, I want to leave you a message, and I want you to remember for all the struggles you are facing right now, always bear in mind that no matter what the situation is, there is always a solution. I could not mention all. After all, this is your day. Enjoy it, celebrate it with your loved ones, and don't forget to pray. And this blessing is all coming from the our Father Almighty, and this is just the beginning of your journey. Thank you all, and once more, I congratulate all of you. Keep on fighting. Bye bye.
To our elementary level graduates and junior high school level completers, congratulations. Finally, you have surpassed another chapter of your life. This was a challenging school year because of our situation brought by this COVID-19, yet you managed to overcome it. Most of you are enrolled in senior high school, others opt to enroll in TESDA, and some are still planning on their next step. Whatever is your next endeavor, always ask guidance from our Almighty, for with Him, nothing is impossible. You may stumble along the way, but never give up. Instead, stand and continue your journey. You are an extraordinary learner. You have been through a lot, but you are tough to defeat them, which make you different from others. Be proud that you are an ALS completer, because ALS passers are lifelong learners. Once again, congratulations and God bless on your next endeavor. The Alternative Learning System, the Trinidad District, would like to thank the following for the success of this activity. The Secretary of Education, Ma'am Leonor Magtulis Briones, for her appreciative message to the family members of our graduates and completers. To our dearest Schools Division Superintendent, Ma'am Gloria B. Buyao, for always giving us profound and motherly messages. Our education program supervisor, Ma'am Remy N. Dumao, for confirming our graduates and completers, and also for encouraging the ALS teachers to go out of their comfort zone and explore their potentials. To the two education program specialists for ALS, Ma'am Rose N. Anapan and Sir Rodriguez L. Bilino, thank you for all the technical assistance. Our Public Schools District Supervisor, Sir De La Rosa V. Delmas, thank you, sir. Our school principal, Ma'am Remedios B. Lamsis, for always giving immediate assistance to us. We also would like to thank our stakeholders, the Municipal Local Government Unit headed by Honorable Romeo K. Salda, for always granting our requests, especially on office supplies, and soon, our livelihood skills training. To the different barangay local government unit who have provided us with learning centers and help us in encouraging some of our completers today. Barangay Alapang, headed by Honorable Rolando P. Leon, Honorable Juni S. Porok of Barangay Alno, the Punong Barangay of Ambyong, headed by Honorable Anthony C. Aniban, the Rose Capital of the Philippines, Barangay Bahong, headed by the most energetic Punong Barangay, Honorable Belmer M. Elise. 2 Barangay Balili, one of the hospitable barangay, led by Honorable Billy M. Bilango. The farthest, but with most adult learners, thank you Barangay Council of Bukal for helping us encouraging these adult learners, headed by Honorable Gregorio T. Antonio. Barangay Cruz, headed by our ABC President, Honorable Charles T. Canuto. To the Barangay Council of Pico, headed by the late Honorable Ramon K. Salda, now Honorable Juan P. Mendoza. The Barangay Council of Pugis, headed by the good-looking Punong Barangay, Honorable Tyron T. Diaz. Thank you, Barangay Council of Pugis, for always allotting a budget for our ALS learners, despite the small era of your barangay. To the humblest Punong Barangay of Shilan, Honorable Jeffrey C. Masla. Thank you, sir. Also, our appreciation to the Barangay Council of Tawang, headed by Honorable Brenda B. Whiten, the Benguet State University, for lending a room for the ALS learners, and to Honorable Councilor Nestor Bobot Fongwan for donating a Riso machine for the reproduction of our modules. Lastly, the parents, friends, workmates, and others whom we failed to mention, may the Almighty reward what you have contributed to the success of this activity. Good day and stay safe.
so wrong. I wondered if I'd ever heal again. Oh, just like all the seasons never stay the same. All around me I can feel a change. Oh, I will break these chains that bind me. Happiness will find me. Leave the past behind me. Say my life begins. A whole new world is waiting. It's mine for the taking. I know I can make it. Say my life begins. Yesterday has come and gone, and I'll learn how to leave it where it is. And I said that I was wrong. What am down and I could win. Oh, just like all the seasons never stay the same. All around me I can feel a change. Oh, I will break these chains that bind me. Happiness will find me. Leave the past behind me. Say my life begins. A whole new world is waiting. It's mine for the taking. I know I can make it. Say my life begins. Life's too short to have regrets, so I'm learning not to leave it in the past and try to forget. Only have one life to live, so you better make the best of it. I will break these chains that bind me. Happiness will find me. Leave the past behind me. Say my life begins. A whole new world is waiting. It's mine for the taking. I know I can make it. Say my life begins. We'll break these chains that bind me. Happiness will find me. Leave the past behind me. Say my life begins. A whole new world is waiting. It's mine for the taking. I know I can make it. Say my life begins.